just heard another sound again on request, a bit like earlier on upstairs with the orbs. When I was asking for them, they appeared again. So it's a bit like this noise now. I've just asked if you could please do it again, and that noise has just appeared. Now I am down here on my own, you must believe me, there's no one else, only me. What the fucking hell's that over there? Hello? I've not been down here more than 5 minutes and stuff's already happening. I'm on my own, there's no one else here, and the shit's already starting to hit the fan. Noise that have been, I'm hearing stuff now as I speak. Can you please do something else for me? You see, this could be paranormal. Then again, it could be anything else. We don't know.
Stuart is well accustomed to the possible paranormal and psychological dangers that most haunted investigations can bring, and has previously survived lone vigils for up to an hour at a time. But tonight he found this part of Oldham Coliseum far too frightening and hastily retreated from under the stage after just 4 minutes. With clear and precise audible and visual responses, bodily possession and apparent poltergeist activity in the circle as well as under the stage, our night in the theatre certainly hadn't passed peacefully. We carefully monitored each area of the building, but on this investigation, we're fortunate that all of the apparent paranormal activity occurred before our very eyes.
When I arrived, I had great expectations because the stories were so good. This business of Macbeth and the curse and the actor that was stabbed and died, and the ingredients were fantastic, and it's the first theatre that I'd done. There was a nice incident when Carl and Stuart were up in the circle. They actually heard one of the seats lift itself as if an unseen person had actually stood up and moved away. That was good.
What was that? No, what was that?
In this particular case, you need to be sure none of the chairs would actually move of their own accord. And I don't mean in an instant, I mean over a longer period of time. So there would have to be this comparison of footage. But still, it's interesting in the fact that it ties in with some previous eyewitness accounts.
If you wish us to leave, please give us a sign.
When Yvette asked the question, is there anybody there? There was no response. And then when she asked the question, if you'd like us to leave, please do something now, at that particular point, the generator kicked in.
Please.
It was very loud. Kath and Yvette screamed and grabbed onto each other, and I even let out a little scream myself. It was the generator, and I believe that we've spoken to the owner and established that the generator doesn't normally kick on at that particular point in the evening, and certainly it's not a regular occurrence. It did coincide with the question, but at the end of the day, that could have been just coincidence.
What's your surname, Tom? What's your last name?
Harding.
Harding?
Yeah.
Tom Harding?
Yeah.
During an attempt at table tipping, Ian became possessed by what was apparently a small child called Tom. This particular possession was fascinating for me and very, very compelling because it was dynamically different to any possessions that we had witnessed before. It was very subdued, and the apparent spirit that was coming through was very apprehensive about giving information, and given their particular age, was equally apprehensive about even communicating with the people around the table. So I found it very compelling. Evidentially, it doesn't count for anything other than we know that there are spirits, or people have witnessed spirits around that they say they can attribute to Tom, a little boy. However, there wasn't any information given about dates or other names. But still, fascinating stuff.
Audiences, beware. As well as an auditorium for entertainment, Oldham's Coliseum may just have confirmed itself as home for the haunted. Until next time, sleep tight.
Well, we've a look behind the scenes of that show next with outtakes and unseen footage. Then new to Living TV, The L Word continues tomorrow night at 10, and Beth hires a rather attractive female contractor.